So guys, I want to show you a build that I think most of you can make because it's really on budget and you can set up your temple pretty fast. I know a lot of people on the internet crying because they don't have a temporalis. The temporalis costs like 2 mirror or more. You don't need a temporalis for this build. You can do a lot of stuff with the cooldown recovery rate to make this build. I will explain everything, and this is the fastest way to set up your temple because we have blink under 1 second cooldown and you can just find the crystals on the maps. A lot of people run maps like just get to the crystal and leave and then go to tower, put the unique tablet in and just access everything, and they just jumping around pretty fast for the crystals to run the temple. I'm not that try hard, I always finish the map, so I kinda made this build to have a lot of DPS, so you can still kill bosses with 8 million health or 16 million health, or the deadly map bosses. It's still possible. You are on a distance and you can kill them in 5 or 10 seconds. It really depends on the mods on the map, but it's pretty fast, so I usually finish every map. First, I would like to ask everyone who watching this to hit the subscribe button. We are almost at 7,000 subscribers. I'm very happy. And hit the like button, please. That helps a lot for my channel and for me to keep going. So let's see how to make this build. It's actually really simple. You need to be an Oracle or a Blood Mage. The point is you need critical hit chance up to 100%. That's the best because Monoflare will trigger on critical hits. And this support gem gives you that auto-bombing effect stuff. And another most important stuff is to get your lightning bolt cooldown under 0.2 second. It's kind of the threshold, so everything under 0.2 is good. So you need like 150% cooldown reduction. It's pretty doable. You can get a lot of cooldown reduction, but I will show you that in a few seconds. So let's go through the support gems first. They are pretty simple. Cooldown, Monoflare, more damage, and spell cascade. Spark is a tool to trigger lightning bolt, right? So you don't need too much damage here. Pierce, more projectile speed, rapid casting, efficiency, and prolonged duration. This is important. But later, when you get your 5-link lightning bolt, the amulet with level 20 lightning bolt is really expensive. I have one, but it's really expensive, right? So then later you will put into blindside, into lightning bolt, and blind into spark, because this gives us another very big damage boost. This is how I use it now. The other stuff is spirit skills. We need elemental conflux, trinity. We try to up our elemental damage, lightning damage. We use mana remnants. It's pretty cool because it gives us a lot of cooldown reduction with this linear support gem. This is nothing by cost. It's not like a Garukans or anything, but this gives us 40% cooldown recovery on maps, which is really nice. And also blink with mobility, and this gives us 100% increased cooldown recovery on blink, rapid casting, and clarity 1. Basically you can blink in like less than 1 second, so it's really fast. And of course we are using the sacred flame, so we have more it increased spell damage, vitality, fire mastery, and clarity 2 in purity of fire. This is free. So let's look at the items. Yes, we need a headhunter, but if you don't have a headhunter already, I don't know what you are doing. Making currency in this league is the easiest stuff. If you don't have a temple, doesn't matter. Everything else that doesn't drop in the temple, you can farm it and get a lot of divine. For example, if you just farm maps with breach tablets on it, usually you get more than one hand on the map. So one map, it's one divine orb from breach splinters a lot of times. So you can farm 15 or 20 maps and you can get a headhunter, because this is under 20 divine orb now. Just do something and you will farm currency in this league. This is the easiest stuff now. So you need a headhunter. This is kind of mandatory now for every build. The other stuff, I have the cheapest tribal mask here with +2 level of all skills. This gives us a lot of damage and critical hit chance. You can get one for 7 or 8. I get this, yes, around that. Simple body armor, energy shield resist, also on the gloves, energy shield resist. Try to get the best one you can get. Critical damage bonus, cast speed, and gain stuff, all spells. This is only a 4 one. The 5 ones are really expensive. I think I bought this for 30 divine orb, but you can find from 10 to 30 a lot of good ones. If you have money for the level 20 lightning bolt, that's huge, but they are around 70, 60, 80 divine orbs, so they are expensive, but you can get a level 90 one for really cheap. On the rings, this ring is pretty bad. I need to swap this later, but resist, mana, cast speed, this ring is really good. I bought it for 20 divine orb. I think I was pretty lucky with that. We have increased cooldown recovery rate on that, resist, cast speed, mana, lightning damage, everything you want. And the simple boots with chaos resist, movement speed, life. It would be better to higher energy shield, but it is what it is. And the sacred flame with the highest gain of fire damage and 2 socket. These are also very cheap. There is a lot of them on the market. And the important stuff comes here on the tree. You can get a lot of cooldown reduction here with different ways, right? So we are on Oracle, so we have these nodes. These are pretty huge because it gives us a lot of cooldown recovery rate. So the cheapest way you can go is, I forgot to say, put multitasking into your amulet, because that gives us 12% increased cooldown recovery rate and 15% skill effect duration. But there is a lot of ways, because you can get a from nothing diamond for a few exalted orbs and get this node that you can allocate stuff, right? So you can get this and this and this, so it's like 22% cooldown recovery rate. So that's, you can do that, and then you can anoint this onto your amulet for more cooldown recovery rate. There's a lot of ways to do that. I am right now, it's the cheapest way is get these little jewels. Of course, it's cheap now. If enough people watch this video and do this, then it will be much more expensive, because I bought this jewel for 5 exalted orbs. It was nothing. It has cooldown recovery rate, magnitude of alignment, which is really nice. We almost have 50% shock magnitude on bosses. That's really high. And of course, elemental damage for 5 exalted. This is a joke. And I have a few of this, of these jewels. 3, this is the worst one because it has damage with spears, but nobody cares. And you need a Timeless Emerald like this, also with magnitude of alignments and cooldown recovery rate. It's really important. Usually you will get one with 2 good modifiers, the other 2 will be shitty, because if you want a better one, they are really expensive, and there is not too many of them on the market if you search for them, but still you can get one with cooldown recovery rate and get these skills here to up your cooldown recovery, and of course the alignment magnitude. That's really nice. And the last jewel is the heart of the bell diamond with cooldown recovery again, and with a little bit of damage. You can go lower on the damage, so you can get one for 10, 8 divine orbs. And of course on the tree you get these nodes, cooldown recovery. I think I said this word like 10 times now, so sorry. And also, if you don't have a ring like me, because this could be expensive, I was really lucky with this one, because right now when I looked around the market for a better one here, these were like 300 divine orbs and such. So yes, so if you don't have a ring like that, you can get this node, or also you can get a megalomaniac diamond or get this node or something like that. You can work around. The point is, you need 152, I think, increased cooldown recovery rate to have your lightning bolt under 0.2 seconds. That's the mandatory stuff to have them really auto-bombing and have the feeling that this is a good build. So this is basically it. The main focus is to get your lightning bolt cooldown under 0.2 seconds. That's the mandatory stuff. If you can do that, the build will feel a little bit more clunky, but still usable actually. But this is the best way to do it. I think this is also the cheapest way, so you can only go up from here. And using the build, again, really simple. I am blinking every time I can, and you just release a few sparks. You don't want to overdo it, you don't need to, because the main damage comes from the lightning bolt and the triggering stuff. Easiest way to find the crystals and to build your temple. I'm really unlucky right now. It's like after 20 temple runs I didn't get a single spy master, so I'm kinda stuck on my new temple building, but it is what it is. Also, I am almost every night streaming on Twitch, and I'm uploading the Twitch VOD into my VOD channel, so if you would subscribe and follow me on Twitch would be nice, because usually it's 0 viewers. But this is how everything starts, I think. Yeah, so please like the video, subscribe and leave a comment and build your temple. Bye bye guys.
No escape. Out of mana! Kill our criminals!